Build custom GP base. Hey, what's up again, everybody? It's Robert184, 2Rs2Bs, GundamReviews.net, and Gundam Build Fighters is bringing a lot of fun and a lot of weapons and accessories and a whole bunch more, with the idea being that you might as well customize your gunpla and you might as well extend that as far as the display itself, because if you've seen the anime, this custom GP base may be a lot of fun in terms of getting your high grades up aerial. Late 2013 release to coincide with the anime. A reasonable 600 yen price point. Cover art that'll excite your eye exactly as Bandai and Sunrise have planned, and if you take a look at the name there and the number, in the HG Build Custom line, this is number 000. And don't forget that for Gunpla accessories and everything from Build Fighters and beyond, go to HobbyLink Japan and there's links down below. The Build Gundam Mark II is quite old, which means it's not necessarily built for the new action bases that Bandai's been putting out here, but whether you're using Damashi stages or an action base 1 or 2 or whatever it takes to get them up in the air, this one seems like it's just going to have a lot more visual oomph, and it's just going to make you want to play with some Plavsky particles all the more. As Build Fighters are going to be using this when they clock in to fight with their gunpla, you can see written there, Seiyori as the builder and Reiji as the pilot. There's the build strike, and this is what it's going to be looking like. Let's see if it's as promised with this box. As what do you get? Well, first of all, you can actually go take the display and take that in and out and interchange it. Probably just going to be paper there. And as you move through, you can also, if you've got some green LEDs around from your Master Grade Exia, you can go drop those in. Tri-Age cards are included. You might as well throw those in if you want. And you can also see that the arm is going to be both in an up position and have a few different positions. But more importantly, it can actually fold down underneath the base so you can hide it if you just wanted to use it as an actual anime prop. And the joint is going to have a few different positions and help you make your build strike look even more deadly up in the air. Inside the base we go, where you're going to be getting, well, just one bag it looks like, with some whitey gray under there, sort of Mark II colors it looks like. And a cool looking clear screen there along with a little circle. And then the manual is just going to be the familiar one that we're already seeing for the BC kits. Just one simple page. The name on the plates is just High Grade GP Base. As you can see that this is a massive piece here. As you can see that you're going to be able to get some light through there as you've got an attachment point. And on the inside it's got some cool looking details. But of course this is not going to be the side that you're most interested in. And nor would it be these as well. A2, as of course these were just split at birth. As you can see, another attachment point down there, and the arm to actually get your kits up in the air. But these are going to be the sides, as you can see that this is going to rest at an angle that I'm sure IKEA has well researched over their Scandinavian years. But this is where it gets interesting, as you've got the B plate here, HG GP base, the same. As you can see, you're going to have this little lens over here, which hopefully is going to get the light there. It's got a cool spiral pattern actually etched right into it. And this plastic here, actually the whole plate is going to come across as feeling quite soft, a little bit flimsy, but this part, it's not bad. If you're an old card collector, you could just imagine that this is going to be one of the hard cases before they became incredibly tough. Also 2013, so hopefully it's going to keep your Tri-Age card in better shape than some of your old rookies. And to the simple manual, you can see the same parts there. I had one that was just a little bit loose. As you can see that it's going to be pretty simple. Put the base together, get that clear lens there, make sure you do it the right way. Pop the sides on there with that swivel part, and then you're going to use those 3 different attachments and the arm there to be able to move it up. It looks like it's going to lock into place, looking all good. And if you were worried, when I first opened up the bag, I said, well, where's the very cool display screen? That's what I want to see. Well, it's going to have to be cut out of here, so it's the kind of thing you do not expect with a Masterpiece Transformer, nor do you expect it, well, I suppose you could with a kit like this for this price, but if you want, why not go in there with some great penmanship and add your name for the builder and the fighter? Could they be one of the same? Not in this so far. Gunpla, scale, class, model number, and the name, and yes, PPSE. With the clear screen going down last, and you'll notice that it's got 2 little edges there, so hopefully it's actually going to do well, as it should be punching into place. And you're going to be able to open that up so you can swap these on and out. Of course, if you want, just go color scan this and print that off if you've got one of those around. And you can see here that it is going to be adjustable, so you can line up your hips just where you want them to be. They do lie occasionally, Shakira. And you can pop this part directly out, it looks like. And you can take the whole arm and swing it underneath, so you can actually just have a cool looking display sitting down there at a jaunty angle. And if you've got some green LEDs kicking around from your old Master Grade Exias or anything else, you can see that they'll fit in there quite nicely. And it's sort of interesting here. They're not going to tell you how to order missing parts. They'd probably just say, well, go buy another one. Of course, it is unfortunate that you're going to have to go and cut this out. A nice scanner would save you the trouble. And when it's all put together, this is going to be a pretty cool anime tie-in, something Bandai knows all too well from some of its other tokusatsu shows and things like that, and it's sort of cool that they're bringing it here with Gunpla with something that's actual person size in terms of play value. So what do you get back here? Well, first of all, you've got a nice little click there as that can go in, and you can push this part up here, and once you've done that, you can slide this up, and then you're going to be able to get your Gunpla up in the air and adjust this as needed, and it looks like, yes, it's going to be locking in there. And you've got a few different positions that you can angle the arm at down there, and a multitude up here, although this one may give out. It just seems a little bit more. The bottom one seems very secure. But in terms of actually putting this guy up on display, if you had Iodise there and Reiji, you'd think they could have given you an insert with that already in there. Or the Tri-Age card of the Build Strike. This could actually be a pretty attractive kind of display, and something that you may want to do with all of your high-grade Build Fighters kits, which you know Bandai had planned from the beginning. And for ease of taking this in and out, it's going to be nice and simple. This is just the paper, print it up as you will, or again, that card, but it's actually going to clip down and look cool with its reflective shiny surface somewhat. But if you've got an LED around, you can take that and just attach it into the bottom. There's not going to be a cover or anything, and then you can cover this up for what to me seems like no benefit whatsoever. Overall, however, I think this looks really good in just its base form here, and having 4 of these, or however many high grades you have, could be a lot of fun, and once you get your kits airborne. Outside of the fact that you're chopping up your own manual there, and the light is not going to be all that exciting when you put it in, but just the visual appeal of it on its own and its connection to the anime is just absolutely perfect for kids and for adult Gunpla builders who want to have a more fitting display option, and it just seems like a big step up on a regular action base. So a lot more fun than I expected, and the kind of thing that you may want to actually get some cards in there and do it up right, or if Bandai maybe on their website you could print it off with the same font, Iodise or Reiji, or of course just go in there with your own pen or your own Photoshop and do it up properly. It just seems like there's a lot of options, and I actually really like this one, even a lot more than the postcard one, which I really liked at the beginning, but then haven't actually used that much. This one I'd like to get more for the HG Build collection. Anyway, everybody, love to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to go to gundamreviews.net and vote there on this and everything else, and stick around for lots more news, reviews, and everything else you can use. See ya! It's Morphin time! Pikachu, I choose you! Reiji, just go take care of that for me, would you?